This is the puppy pen setup that I am now moving the puppies to. We've got a wire kennel. This is a 2-door kennel. And then I have clipped an X pen, you can see, to the sides of this kennel so they can't get on the outside of the kennel. This is 2 doors, so I've got a door here that I can open to get in and easily clean bedding. And then this door stays open, hi baby, so they can come in and out into their little pen space. Make sure to secure your door with a clip so they can't close it on themselves accidentally. And then the X pen, these are 24-inch tall X pens. You could get taller, it works too. Just clip on right here to the sides. We've got 2 clips of the kennel. So then we have their basically area set up into zones. So we've got their little bed zone, and then we've got kind of little open feeding stations and toys. And then we've got their potty area. This is a litter box. I'm just using a rabbit cage tray. They're only about 2 inches deep. And you could also use a washing machine drain pan. They're also pretty much the exact same. You can get those at Home Depot, Lowe's. This is a 30 by 30 inch. You really don't need that big for one single puppy. You could go to a 24 by 24 like that. And it actually fits really well in these pens because the panels are each 24 inches wide. So this one's a little weird, which is why I kind of have it. I put a divider there so they don't have that little extra space. And then we want to just make sure that basically they're making choices. They're going from the bed, you know, to eat or to go potty, and hopefully starting to figure out they're not really supposed to sleep there. Why are y'all sleeping there? You've got a whole bed. Like I said, I just changed this up so they're used to having the bed to the left of the pan, and now it's to the right of the pan. Anyway, the pellets that are in the tray here are just pine pellets, and when they get wet, they turn into sawdust. So you can kind of see that. And you can see the puppies are starting to poop in there. They're figuring it out. I've already cleaned it up, so there's not a lot going on in there right now. You just use a cat litter scoop and you can shake it over a trash can, and the sawdust will fall into the trash can, and then you just put any unused pellets back in your box. You can get the pine pellets at you know, pretty much any pet store in the cat litter section. You'll pay more for them there. I get them at Tractor Supply, go to a feed store, and it's pelletized horse bedding. It's all the same stuff, but you're gonna pay a whole lot more at PetSmart or Petco. Tractor Supply, you can get a 40-pound bag of pellets for about $6. And that'll last you quite a bit, especially with one puppy. And this makes it real easy so that if you are away from home, your puppy has a potty area and is learning to be potty trained. Later you can fade out the litter box as they can hold it longer. But at least now they start to learn not to potty in their bed and keep their space clean, and that they have appropriate zones for the different activities. Everybody's sleepy. Yeah. Hello. But it makes it a lot easier when you can't be taking out these little toy puppies, you know, every 15 minutes. These guys are, you know, literally the size of guinea pigs. They range anywhere from, you know, a little over a pound. Hi, Fendi. A little over a pound, all the way up to this big guy who's 2 pounds, and I think you're 2 pounds 7 ounces. I forget. You're up there. You're over 2.5 pounds. So yeah, this makes it a lot easier to potty train your little puppies. I don't want to take them outside when they don't have all their shots. These guys are only 6 to 7 weeks old. And with little dogs like this, you have to be extremely careful that you don't put them in the grass where there's been pesticides and fertilizer. And since, you know, it's springtime, if you take them out places, especially parks, you know, they could have treated the grass, and it will absorb through their paws and their skin, and you could have a very sick and dead puppy very quickly. Well, you're just having all kinds of fun, aren't you? Hi, Fendi. Nobody else is awake but you. You and Emmett. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, you're distracting me. Okay, so we want to be very careful about where we take our little toy puppies, you know, until they're older. And even as adults, you want to be careful where you let them walk, because you don't want these little dogs who might only be, you know, 3 or 4 pounds full grown, come in contact with chemicals, you know, that they're not going to be able to detox. They're going to have a dog that might be fighting for its life just from one outing somewhere where they just sprayed the grass. Those two are so cute. All right, I'm going to let them sleep. So this is our setup, and this is what I would do for a 1-dog setup as well. I would probably not give them quite as much space. I would give them a smaller box, and you can always just kind of take up the panels, like this little here. You know, I just have some of the panels doubled over that I didn't use all of the space. Part of it was just didn't fit in here, versus like this pen is a little bit bigger. I have it fully opened. So you can decide how much space you want to give them with that X pen, and give them more as they show that they can go potty where they're supposed to go potty, and give them less if they're struggling. We don't want them to have a lot of extra choices when they are potty training, because then they'll potty in the wrong place. So set them up for success, and it'll go a lot faster. All right. Good night, guys.